Okay, folks, y'all see the title. Now, I'm not surprised at this whatsoever. I wonder whose head is going to roll for either sitting on it or it leaking. Take your pick, potato. But anyway, we're going to let Michael Strahan tell us what happened. But if it's this one thing I learned from being when I was stationed on the East-West German border during the Cold War days of the 1980s when I was there in Germany, stationed out of Bamberg, but we had Camp Hof and the Fulda Gap and Checkpoint Bravo. If there's 2, there's 20. It's a lot of things I learned. I mean, that going through those the bad old days actually helped me advance in life. If there's 2, there's 20. Now they saying that two nationals were caught with this deal here, and it might explain. Now think about this. Y'all know I done the videos with the resources of the world, the #1 beef purveyors, chicken, pork, barley, wheat, blah, blah, blah. I know y'all don't like those type of videos. Most people don't like those type of videos. I get it. But those are the ones I like, and I do them for the handful of people that's up there. I know they're going to get low viewer. I don't care. But I like to have them on record because then I can go back and pick things from them as necessary if I need them in cases like this. Now, this just happens here. Well, these two got caught. Remember all the egg thing everybody was crying about here earlier this year? Supposed to have been about some bird flu, but that messed up the chickens, even though the chicken farmers here in Texas said that it was bull butter. But some people did have to destroy their chicken population and start over from new. But guess who said was made sure that they got on front stage and said, we ain't having no chicken problem. I'll give you one guess who it was. Yeah, he looked like he got that. Say something smart. Say something. I dare you. I dare you. Wait a minute. Say something smart. You a Nigga Taylor. I'm a sick of you and Super Fry. It's Super Sly. You don't do what I say. You don't correct me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever. I mean, just, you better be glad you all way over there talking that stuff. You wouldn't dare say that over here. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just, damn. What's wrong with you? Let's go ahead and let Mr. Strahan, Hall of Famer, hell of a football player. I do give him that. I'm, not, of course, being a Cowboys fan, I'm not a Giants fan, but they had a hell of a team, hell of a run. The man, Eli can say, he the only one that can say that he beat Tom Brady twice. So that makes me an Eli fan by default, even though Brady is from my University of Michigan, which is the university that's involved in this story. Now make that make sense. But anyway, come on, Michael.
Now to the case of 2 Chinese researchers charged with smuggling what's considered to be a potential weapon for agro-terrorism into the U.S. and that prosecutors say could target the nation's food supply. Our Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas has this story for us. Good morning, Pierre.
Michael, good morning. We're talking about a fungus which DOJ is calling a potential bio-terror threat.
I remember when Pierre worked for NPR.
Take a look at it under the microscope. This is Fusarium graminearum, and it causes billions of dollars in crop damage each year. a pathogen that rots wheat, barley, and rice, and if consumed by humans can cause vomiting, liver damage, and birth defects. This morning, 2 researchers from China.
Liver damage and birth defects. Birth defects. You can't well, you can reproduce, but you're not reproducing, I'm not going to say it, but
are accused of trying to smuggle it into the U.S. to take it to a lab at the university. Researchers from China are accused of trying to smuggle it into the U.S. to take it to a lab.
Let's see. United States District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan. United States of America versus I can't pronounce that. Bing Wan and Zong Zheong Lu Xiongzong. Xianzong. Criminal complaint. 1, 2, 3, 4 charges. Visa fraud. Okay, here we go again. Man. Illegals and overstay. Visa fraud. False statements, smuggling goods into the United States, conspiracy to commit offense or to defraud the United States. First one, visa fraud. Let me translate that for you. Illegal alien. Illegals. Zun Yong Liu and Yong Quen Jian. And the University of Michigan knew. This isn't the first case. See, y'all that's not news hawks know this, but y'all that ain't news hawks, this isn't the first time University of Michigan has been involved or on the backside of some fuckery like this. This isn't their first go round.
Lab at the University of Michigan. Authorities claim that in July of last year, they allegedly caught a scientist from China with the fungus hidden in a wad of tissues in his backpack at the Detroit airport. Authorities say the scientist initially lied, claiming he was coming to America to visit his girlfriend and that he had no idea how the material got into his luggage. But later he allegedly...
Who packed your bag for you? Zoom Yong? Huh? What? Look, to get on a plane in China with it, because China is super strict on they're in, everything is state sponsored in China, from the airlines to the power source to the food sources, everything. The big three at China runs everything. So yeah, they're in on it.
Into his luggage, but later he allegedly admitted he smuggled the fungus into the U.S. to conduct research on it with his girlfriend, who was a visiting fellow at the University of Michigan, Michael.
Well, Pierre, had the University of Michigan responded to any of this?
Well, they're telling us that they're cooperating with the investigation and they condemned any activity that could harm the public or damage national security, Michael.
That means no. The answer to your question, sir, Michael, let me help you out. Since my homeboy right here don't want to level up with you, like I said, but he's an ex-NPR operative, so damn, yeah. So the answer is no, Michael. The answer is no.
The University of Michigan, Michael.
Well, Pierre, had the University of Michigan responded to any of this?
Well, they're telling us that they're cooperating with the investigation and they condemned any activity that could harm the public or damage national security, Michael.
All right, Pierre, as always, thank you.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. No, ma'am. We're not going to do this today. No, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, so there you have it, folks. If there's 2, there's 20. They're just the 2 that got caught. Okay? They're just the 2 that got caught. Now, me, if I was Orange Man, I would have my Secretary of State get Xi Jinping on the phone and, like, hey, man, look, we know it's a cold game. We get it. But look here. we gonna send your folks back in little pieces and look, man, just let us know if you find out something, okay? Just give me a holler on the bat phone, all right? And yeah, we be good. Sly, come get your boy, man. I'm sick of him and his foolishness. Y'all be good and be safe. Bye. Tell me what you think. Bye.